Hello everybody. Sorry, I was not even planning today's video at all. I had this 5 minutes. I said let me use it to jump live, even without a topic. All right, so I'll be able to at least take one or two questions. Good evening, Sister Ifoma. Sister Sonia, I see you. Good evening, Irene. Good evening, Bazu, Oluchi, Pat. Sister Pat, you joined us today. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a while. Good evening, Brother Ima. I see you. Sister Ify, Sister Clara, Sister Princess, Sister Victoria. Thank you. This hair, they don't use and take cost me for. Yeah, some people don't use and send me insults. Like a few days ago, somebody was telling me, I don't know what you put in your hair. See, me, I make them very clear to you now. What I put in my hair is my business. The color I choose to put is my business. I do am, I not do am, the word will still talk. I am not even wearing something naked. Later they'll say, hey, she's getting naked. Now hair I do. And let me tell you something that will surprise you. You see this color of hair? Now my husband go market, go pick up. My husband is someone who like braid. And he like to do some kind of fancy color. He will tell me, this one will look good on you. See, if my husband no send, I don't need the approval from anybody on social media to do the kind of hair I want. I not send anybody. All right, so if you like it or not, it's your problem. It's not mine. Don't say she's not taking correction. I don't need to be corrected from anybody on social media. I had a life before I started doing this. That's just the truth. And me coming out is to help. You know, not say me, I know the person where is send, say they do fashion or something. Or I don't do that. All right. Anyway, thank you, Sister Sonia. The head of the rough self. Now, let's do this. I don't want to waste anybody's time. Because myself, I don't get time. Okay. Let's start taking questions. It's been a while since I take questions when I'm doing live video. It's been a while because I talk, and don't find time to collect questions. All right. So let's do this. Drop your questions down on the comment section, and let me start taking them one after the other. Okay, one after the other. Write your question. I don't know, some people might write what is bothering them. You understand? Write your question, and then I will answer them. Let's see if we have few here. Yeah, we do have few. I think I had few before I started the video. So let's start with that one. Hang on a minute. Okay. Here we go. Now, the first one, any remedy for fibroid, to shrink fibroid? Okay, you know, fibroid is something that always affects we African women. It's very common. This is what I'll tell you about fibroid. If you be someone will be say you don't go for scan and they tell you you get fibroid, you shouldn't just wrap your head and think, okay, the fibroid just starts to grow on itself. Before fibroid go start to grow for your body, you have what they call hormone imbalance. Your hormones are definitely imbalanced. There is something there that is not going well. You see, your hormones has to do with your uterus. It has to do with your tubes. It has to do with your how will I call it? Your womb. Everything where they happen, from when the egg they release to when the egg go wait for 1 week to see if conception happen, we go wait for your endocrine wall. Everything has to do with your hormone. If something starts forming on your body, the first thing you want to go and check, be it fibroid or ovarian cyst, is go and check your hormones. Because even if you use something, if they tell you, say, this medicine will work for fibroid, and probably it's working for other people that they get results, but you can't use and you find out, say, the thing no, they work for you. It's because you are not treating what you're supposed to be treating. You are not treating what you're supposed to be treating. So many times, so many people that have fibroid, that their fibroid continue to increase, is because they either have estrogen problem, either it's high or it's low. And they don't look at it. They don't go to do the hormone profile. They could just overlook them. Okay, I do test. They say I get fibroid, and then you just give up like that. Some people will start using things without knowing if they should use something that has estrogen on it or not. You know, see some people fibroid. If you don't big way, they disturb their way, be say that they menstruate 2 times in a month. All right, your doctor will tell you, say, I go use this one, make your menstruation stop to come. It's because they want to stop that estrogen so you don't menstruate. So the fibroid will not continue to grow. But at the same time, you can watch it. You can watch it. If you know the one that is imbalance, if you know it's low, find a way to increase it. And you notice that the fibroid will go on its own, it will start shrinking. That makes some people, when they use that capsules where they tell that hormone balancing capsules, they say, I did not use anything for the fibroid, but it's going. Why? Because you are balancing that hormone that you're supposed to balance. That one that is making you have that tumor growing. In every woman's body, you have the thing that can make a fibroid grow. Even if you know they're your family before. You feel be the first person to get them. You have it. If you start doing things to imbalance your hormone, boom, before you go know, you go start to grow. You say, my mother did not have it. My sisters don't have it. My elder sister, my entire family don't have it. Why be saying me get her? Because a hormone is imbalanced. Now, having said this, if you've balanced the hormone, there are some things you got to be doing. You already know to balance your hormone, you need 15 different portions of fruits and vegetables per day. That is just the normal amount to balance a hormone, instead of using synthetic things. Synthetic, by the time you use them, you stop. Before you know, the hormone will become imbalanced again. I know people who are suffering from prolactin would bear me witness. When they tell you to go and use that Bomegirl or something, the minute you stop, 1 month, 2 months, it starts again, the prolactin issue. After balancing your hormone using 15 different portions of fruits and vegetables, the next thing you want to do is start getting this herb, which are very good for fibroid. All right? You get, the first one you get is cucumber powder. They call it also, I think it's turmeric also. It's part of turmeric powder. Now, that turmeric is not something you take every day. You're not going to use them every day. You go use them at least 2 times in a week. Some people can even add it to their cooking. Some people can add it to their cooking. All right? You can also get red clover. Red clover flower is very good. It's something that you make as a tea in the morning. You know they bitter. That leaf no get taste. You no get taste. Some people, they fear bitter things. I know a lot of people don't want to drink bitter things. It does not have taste. It's just tasteless in your mouth. But you just have to boil it for a few minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but low heat. Strain the water. You don't have to take the leaf, just the water. Use it. That would also help you. Okay? Using these ones would help depending on what you have. Remember, the first thing you have to do is try to balance your hormone. I don't want to relax on this question alone. Let me see if we have another one. All right. Yeah, we do. Okay. My sister said she only sees a period for 1 day this month instead of 3 days. And when is her ovulation period? Now, for that ovulation period thing, ladies, you don't calculate ovulation based on how many days you menstruate. Your ovulation, they calculate it like that. The amount of days where the blood take come outside, no be what you they use. What you use is the amount, all right, that you, let me put it like, let's say for last month, your menstruation started on day 15, which is the first day it started. This month, your menstruation started on the 9th, which is the first day it started. What you have to do is count from the first day of the last month till this month, the first day it started. These days is what they call your day cycle. It is your day cycle you use in calculating your ovulation. And for that day cycle, a lot of people do the mistake. They think their menstruation day cycle is always 28 days. No, it's not. You can think your menstruation is 28 days because some people will say, my doctor tell me I should start testing from 14 days. Let me tell you something. If your menstruation is not regular, your ovulation cannot be regular. Your menstruation is not regular, your menstruation day cycle, they will be changing. It go to switch. If your menstruation comes, let's say last month it comes 20, and this month it comes 10, and next month it comes 9. It's not that you have a bad menstruation, all right? It's not bad, but it's just that the day cycle will be changing. If you count your day cycle and it's up to 21 days cycle, you have a perfect menstruation. 21 days cycle, which means from the last month till the next month, the beginning of the last month to the next month, the days after counting them, you can count for 21 days. So now 21 days a day before you see your next menstruation. It's a perfect menstruation. If your own is 22 days cycle, it is a perfect menstruation. 23 days cycle, it is perfect. You don't have to stick yourself on 28 days cycle, or you'll be missing that ovulation date. Ovulation no dey wait for person, no. Ovulation would not wait for you. If you miss that hour, because some people own is 12 hours. A lot of women, in fact, not some people, a lot of women own is 12 hours. It is only few that is 24 hours. If you miss that hours, that one are next month too. That is why you have to learn to calculate it. If your menstruation days is between 21 to 35 days cycle, 38 days cycle, you are perfect. All you need to do is know when to start testing yourself for ovulation. Don't say, I am, okay, I know I am 21 days cycle. I will start testing, I will start meeting my husband so day. No, because sometimes you know go ovulate. If you have a problem, fibroid, ovarian cyst, tube blockage, sometimes when your hormones are being tampered with, you don't ovulate. You can even see that cervical mucus and nothing is being released. You can even not see the cervical mucus and yet you are still ovulating. If you have 21 days cycle, what you do is this, all right? After you don't count, you don't listen at 21 days cycle, start testing yourself. Go to the pharmacy. They sell it in every pharmacy. This one, you don't need a doctor report to buy it. Go to the pharmacy and buy ovulation strip. It's the same way that you test yourself for pregnancy that you test yourself for ovulation. You don't need your blood. You don't need a doctor to teach you. Go and buy ovulation strip. If possible, buy 10 pieces. Not buy one, no, because some people will test themselves one day, and when the thing show negative, they will give up. Oh, I'm not ovulating. I don't know what is wrong with me. Nothing is wrong with you. It's because you did not test enough to the amount of days cycle you're supposed to test. Get an ovulation strip. Start testing yourself. If you have 21 days cycle, start testing yourself 3 days after your menstruation. If your menstruation finished today, you say today, tomorrow, next tomorrow, the third day. Then you start testing yourself. And when you want to test yourself, you got to test yourself for 5 days. Not 1, 5 days. Morning and evening. The reason why I say you do a morning and evening, be say, some people no go ovulate for morning, but they go ovulate for evening. And if they test themselves every morning, go be like, say, no ovulate at all, they would not know. That is why you have to do it morning and evening. Get 10 strips and test yourself 2 times in a day. So that if the egg is releasing in the night, you will know. Some people would see the positive result in the morning, early in the morning when they wake up. And they will think, okay, I'm ovulating, I'll wait for my husband in the evening. When I get home, we'll do it. And maybe that evening, it is already too late. Egg don't release, it don't pass. Maybe now in the night or early in the morning, neither egg come. Remember, most women are 12 hours. The egg will wait for you for 12 hours. Now, few, maybe 24 hours. So if you miss that chances, you got to wait for the next month. All right? So I hope that one, I don't explain more. 21 days, start testing from day 3. 22 days, start testing from day 4 after your menstruation. 23 days, start testing from day 5 after your menstruation. 24 days, start testing from day 6. Just on like that until you get to your cycle. It's a little mathematics. All right? Start from 3, 4, 5, 6 till you get to your day cycle. It's just so easy. All right? Now let's see. Another question. What are the cause of no follicles? Okay, now follicle is your eggs. All right, I put it that way. I want to put it in a very simple way that everybody would understand. Follicles are your eggs. All right, and where the follicles are is inside the ovaries. It be like sack where it dey. Okay? Now, if they say no follicles, it means there is no egg in your ovaries, which is very bad for a woman. When did I do my last video? Was it not on Friday or so, or Saturday? No, sorry, on Monday. On Monday, I was talking about it when I was telling you ladies that, see, if you think your egg magically, they replicate, which means they grow by themselves, if you think they magically replicate, they don't. A woman is born with the amount of eggs in her ovaries. The minute you born your female child, no matter how many days baby that child is, the baby already have the amount of egg. And every month you shed, you lose one, depending on the kind of bleeding you have. Come, they send you this fly. You're for pass. If they tell you no follicle, my sister, now you say no egg. This kind of people, they'll tell you when you want to go for IVF, they'll tell you they're going to use another person's own because you don't have, you understand? They'll use another person's own like this and probably use your husband's sperm to fertilize. But still, it's not yours. That's why I tell young ladies, oh, Jesus. When I talk with him, I don't know, some people think she's too young to advise me. Forget this face, oh. Nah. Healthy lifestyle. They make us not the old. Even my secondary school friends, they still tell me, after 3 kids, you still look like this. My God, you know the old, this woman. So, forget this face. I'll tell you something. If you are a young girl and you are plucking and saying you are not ready, let me tell you something. You see, all the eggs you have in your ovaries, it is not all that are meant for pregnancy. People who have gone for IVF, they would understand what I'm saying when they say they select your eggs, the one that has matured. It is not all that gets matured. A woman ovaries is like the old layer, that chicken old layer. I don't know how many of us are key old layer, but I know say for African places now our delicacy, so we suppose know how it be. And when you small, you suppose don't kill and tear them, know how it be. See, now so our body be. If you see old layer, if you did very lucky, say you buy old layer where you want lay egg, you open them, you go see some egg, yellow, small. Some constant tiny again, tiny. Then there will be maybe one. As lucky as you are, there will be one that will not be big. It will still be soft, so because it never come outside collect that air to take air to collect a shell to become hard. So it will still be soft. You find it there. When your eggs get matured, they become like that white one and they stay where they are. I'm just using it as illustration to make people not say so on medical this. I'm just trying to give a very good example of how this thing looks like, so you understand. So if you are a young girl and you are plucking them as if you they pluck fly, I have a very good doctor who knows how to do it. I know they get complications. If not something I just slip off, they go come out them. See, I tell you. If you pluck all your good eggs out, all right, when you remove them, finish, when time reach for you to get the pikin, you can become wahala. Because the minute a woman is at that fertility stage, the first ones that comes to you, the first egg that you release, they are the better ones. See, many people who suffer from infertility problem these days, they are the mistake they've done before. Mistake what you don't do. It's not that I'm trying to make jest of anybody, but I'm just trying to make it now understand. Some people where they suffer now the mistake of one year boy, you no want do, you no want, you no agree. I can use my head or women. You see, men, their sperm, they can replicate it after 1 hour of having sex. After 1 hour, new ones go come outside. No problem. But for a woman, you are plucking it because uncle say he's not ready. You they pluck him. Hey, see, as he own they replicate, you all know they replicate too. You they lose. The minute you remove the good ones and you use the ones when don't mature, you use until do menstruation, eggs go finish. that's when they tell you no follicle. Now, God, you go to pray. You try to eat right and be praying to God. Because tell you what, if you go for any fertility this thing, the only thing they will tell you to go for is IVF and using another woman's follicle, not yours, because there is no more. Okay? So, if you're young, protect your egg. If you still get follicles, boost them. There are ways to boost your follicles so that you're not going to do menstruation every month. So you will not use it as menstruation every month. You see, a woman stops, stop fertility age at 50s. There is a reason why. There is a reason why a woman 50 years say menopause don't come, no more menstruation, no more picking. There is a reason why. People you see who get pregnant after 51, 52, not be miracle. The only miracle there is that they did the IVF, they did the implants, and the thing worked, and God helped them. There is no miracle. Now, passive follicle that they use. Because a woman at 50, oh, your egg don't die. The minute you reach 40, I go to sing them. Boost your air quality. Boost your air quality. What do you use? Simple things as berries. Berries. You see why follicle problem, why we women, especially black women, get follicle issue? Because we don't even eat our berries. You see that simple thing as berries, strawberry, blueberries, they are all berries, especially blueberries, because they contain vitamin E. But most of us don't eat it, and that's why we suffer from this kind of problem. And many of us that take vitamin E, we take it because we want that vitamin E to become a magic. The minute you take it 1 month, if you don't work, you don't end up. That is the end. No more use. This is the reason why we get this kind of problem. All right? Boost your air quality, especially if you are 40s. 40s, the chances, remember, when you're trying to get pregnant, the chances at 40 years is 5%. And that 5% means you cannot waste anyone because it takes time for your egg to mature. In fact, for you to get a mature egg, maybe you go do 9 months menstruation if you're not taking anything. 9 months straight. Because it takes longer time at that age for that eggs to build. And within that 9 months, you already shed 9. 9 is gone already. You dey try to build 1, though, but 9 don't go. And remember, if you're not still using anything, there is menopausal symptoms also disturbing you, which is even making the egg more damaged. That is why it's important for you to boost it. Do not waste time. 5% is better than no chances, but at the same time, you cannot waste it. Boost your air quality. Boost it and eat right. It's very important what you eat. See, I'm telling you something. If we dey pray, may God help us. At the same time, they try to help yourself. Heaven, they help those who they help themselves. Sometimes your blessing is close to you, but now that small thing like this, what they do. Now they make that thing, they reach your hand. Sometimes we pray and we say, God, bless us with a child. And maybe there's an angel following you, telling you, take your child, take your child. But one thing you are not doing, just a little tiny thing you are not doing, it's making the testimony so high. All right? Now, I hope I've been able to explain that one. Let me take another question before I go drag myself, depend on that one. Okay. And these questions, they don't do. What if they said the egg is 18 mm that is not getting matured? Yeah, it's exactly what I say. Your egg, when they are getting matured, they should be around that 25.5. Yeah, it should be around that age range, 25.5. 18 mm is still not matured. That's just the truth. 18 mm is still not matured. Even if you test yourself and your strip is showing 2 red lines, if the egg is not matured, it will reject the sperm by itself. That's one thing about eggs. If the egg no grow reach, only in go select sperm. You no go believe saying a man where you get belle for 1 year, 2 years ago. Now they find that difficult to get belle for again. It has nothing to do with the genotype, all right? Because I know a lot of people will wrap it around, say genotype or blood group. It has nothing to do with your genotype and blood group. If your egg is not getting mature, to select the sperm. Selecting the sperm in the sense that if your own husband's sperm, all right, is not so active, because some men, their sperm, the active one might be 40% and the inactive one might be 60%. It's not that they cannot make a woman pregnant. They can. But if you, the woman egg, no day matured enough. Who be this way they sell for my this thing? Please, oh, do not sell on my page or I'll block you immediately. If I see selling here, I will block that person and I will come out. If you, the woman egg, no mature, that sperm will be 40%, maybe the one that is full body, that has head, tail, and everything. Maybe that one is only 10% inside. And the one that is only having head is 20%. And the one that is only having tail is 15%. See, if it be said that one way get full body na middle day, the egg will select that sperm. It go choose them like person way they choose cloth when one way come out. It can take you months to try to get pregnant, especially if you're not boosting the quality. Quality of egg, now they make some people IUI, they fail. The IUI, it go they fail. How many you don't go do? Say yes, it's not working. They tell you, madam, everything is okay now. Everything is fine. Your scan is okay. You don't have fibroid. You don't have ovarian cyst. But you've done IUI tire. It's because the egg is selecting the sperm. It go select them. It's important for you to boost it. So 18 mm is still small. Sister, you got a long way to go. You got a long way to go. If you cannot eat that berries, get the capsule so you'll be taking it full contents 2 times in a day. 2 times in a day. All right. Now let's see. Next question. I'm coming. I just want to follow this thing. I'm having PCOS. Please, what are the best remedy? And thank you. Happy New Month. Okay, now, PCOS issue. One thing about PCOS that you should know is this. It is your egg releasing male androgen. Male androgen is hormones. All right? Male androgen is hormones. It is your egg that is releasing it. Sister Cynthia, thank you. I saw something. Now, let me tell you, your hormone, the minute you start receiving that male androgen coming out from your ovaries, is when the first, the second, the third one start getting imbalance, which means either your FSH become high, your LH become low, your progesterone become high, your estrogen become low. It starts with that one before you start having that androgen being released. What are the things you need to do? There are just few things. I know people who have PCOS, they will tell you, go and use contraceptive. After using it for 3 months, you get better. See, let me tell you something. Contraceptive will not solve your issue. Instead, it will make the problem more. It will make it worse. Some people, after taking this contraceptive, they start adding weight. They go start to the fat. The fat still yet to burn am na wahala. You cannot lose it. You've tried everything, but still it's not going away. What you need to do is change your diet. It's as simple as that. See, PCOS is not a pastor something or drinking holy water. It is not a holy water drinking something. It is not a prayer something. It is you changing what you put in your mouth. Even food where person they put for mouth is a killer. People who have PCOS, sit down and reason your head. You will notice that you eat more of carbohydrates than even fiber. More of sugar than drinking water. You take eba, swallow, rice. Not that it's bad to eat your swallow, but there are more healthy ways to eat it. You take your carbohydrates as your main food. And then you take sugar, take the top up as soft drink. You dey enjoy life. People who have PCOS, they find out that they even have high blood sugar. That's your either you are diabetes or your sugar level is increased. Type 2 diabetes. What you need to do is switch your diet. They tell you PCOS is not curable, but it's a lie. It is. If you start eating right. The reason why they put and say no, they curable now, because they know say human being, it is hard for us to cut what we've take like I prefer or I love to eat. It's my preferable food. Switch your carbohydrate. Which kind fly be this way they send come meet me? My house they lock, I don't know where I pass so. It is well. Switch your carbohydrate, all right, to fiber. Fiber in the sense that this. If you are someone who like to eat our swallow, our akpu, you like to eat our akpu, you can still eat your swallow. Go switch and with cabbage. Cabbage is something they get for Africa. Xylem hawks even they. Get and may you take and they thicken your cabbage swallow. Get xylem hawks and cabbage. It's the only thing you need in doing your swallow. Or you can even make zucchini swallow, even carrot swallow. Do it, even potato. Take and they do your swallow. If you be the type where be say you like to chop bread, no they chop that white aggregate bread or sliced bread again. They chop that brown bread. It day Ninja. Now we know they buy them. You know, people where they do bread, they do and where before, but they stop to do and where they say our people like that white sugar on past the brown one. But the brown one is more high in fiber. Nobody tell you to stop eating your bread. Switch it to the brown one. If you be the person where be say they wake up in the morning and you they take some people go like golden more or some people go like tea. You can even do smoothie. Very easy. You could just carry fruit, put for blender. You feel even put protein powder if you get protein powder for us. There's protein powder everywhere. Oh, pardon me, I don't know who they ring me now. Who be this? Oh my God. Now, wow. All right. Somebody just rang my bell. I hate this kind of distraction, but what's the person going to do? Got to pick, see who they bell. Now, I was saying about food. Okay? Switch your white bread to brown bread. Switch your white rice. All right? I know say you like rice, so if you switch on to brown rice. In fact, it's our local rice. It's more high in fiber. You can even do smoothies. Take any fruit, put them for blender. If you like milk, well, no use that powder milk. Don't use pig milk. Oh. You feel use any of this seed milk. If you use soya milk, yeah, very good. You feel use almond milk, it's perfect also. All right. You feel use which kind of milk would they get again for Nigeria? They very, very common. I'm trying to remember any kind of milk. But in Europe, yeah, you have more milk, more of seed milk than anyone. All right. You even have flaxseed milk in Europe here. But in Nigeria, I think soya milk is very common. You can use it, pour them for inside blender. May you blend them. If you even add protein powder, put 1 teaspoon, blend and drink. As simple as that. You don't need plenty ingredients. Switching your diet is the key to PCOS. Yes, even coconut milk. Yeah, somebody is mentioning coconut milk. Yes, even coconut milk. If you know say you know if you do that cabbage swallow, do oatmeal. There is oatmeal. All right? Do these things. And one thing you also want to do, for those people who have PCOS and they live in Europe. You know, Europe, easy. In the morning, you go wake up, walk. So a lot of people drink coffee. Limit your intake of coffee. If you have PCOS, do not go through anything that has to do with caffeine. Sugar, cut them off from your diet entirely. And also some people say, I know they drink sugar, but they use honey. Cut it off for now. Drink at least 2 liters of water per day. every day and see how your body reacts. A lot of people that have PCOS, they are not even up to 50 years already. They are not up to 40 years. But their menstruation is already seasoned. It's been 3-4 months you are not menstruating as a woman. 3-4 months, don't go, no menstruation, no blood, nothing. And for you, you think it's okay. It's not right. Start switching your diet. Your diet is, see, food where they put for your mouth, not be your medicine. No. You see all these ones when they come outside, they do put for capsules, they say, more could take synthetic. When they go miss out, you go put for mouth, you go beat that like say tomorrow, no day. Because some of this medicine there, guy, when you drink and you go be like, say, God, they won't purge the intestine out. They are chemicals. Your food is your medicine. Who is this? Get the hell out of my page with your, what's the color? Your food is your medicine. All right? So do this and it would help. And remember, eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. You need 15 portions. If you not fit to eat that type, say you don't get time, go get that Juice Plus capsules. Now 15 portions. I think I showed this on my last video. Okay? Now let's see. Next question. Hi, ma, long time. I try all your remedy, but still not pregnant. Now, I'll tell you one thing about people trying all my remedy. There's a lot of remedy. There is a lot of remedy. People where they try all of them, are people that don't know exactly what they get. You cannot just be using everything. I always say it in all of my video. Go for a test to know exactly what your problem is. You cannot see this one and say, okay, let me use this one. Okay, let me use this one. Let me jump into this one. And don't think this recipe would just, it will create a miracle in one day. It depends on how your body is. I notice a lot of people don't go for tests and you just use everything. Go and run a hormone profile test. If you've done that one, also do pelvic scan or abdominal scan to see how your system is, your pelvic is. Then do an HSG test to see if your tubes are okay. Because there are a lot of recipes and some might not be for you. I always explain each recipe before I do it. So you mixing all the concoction together, I just like say they drink concoction. You go be like say they drink concoction. Go and check exactly what the problem is and face one recipe. If it's hormone problem, face the hormone recipe. All right. Now let's see. Next one. Wait, this thing they. Okay. I drink banana on sweetened yogurt smoothie mixed with Juice Plus capsule every morning. Is it good? Okay, now banana is perfect. Banana contains potassium. On sweetened yogurt, it's okay if you understand. It's okay. You can also use milk, seed milk. All right. And Juice Plus capsules, they are perfect. Juice Plus capsules is you substituting it with fruit and vegetable. You understand? But taking it in capsules, 15 different portions. That's just the idea. All right. Let's see next question. Oh boy. Please, answer my question. Is it right for a woman who is trying to get pregnant to drink ginger with lemon? Now, yes, you can drink ginger with lemon, but it shouldn't be every day. Lemon, you can even drink it. Lemon is okay. All right. Even people who are pregnant, who are on the first trimester and they are vomiting, they use lemon to hold their mouth. All right. So yes, you can take lemon, but ginger, it shouldn't be something you take on every day, daily something. You can cook it, but drinking it in water like that, not every day. You can do it maybe 1 or 2 times in a week. All right. Please, ma'am, I'm a breastfeeding mother and my baby is 5 months old, but I'm not seeing my period. Hope no problem. You don't have a problem if you are breastfeeding and your menstruation is not coming out. All right? It's not a problem. The reason is you have this higher prolactin when you're breastfeeding. It happens to me. Even me that I'm talking to you, if I breastfeed till 2 years, all right, when my baby turned 2 years, from 2 to 3 years, I don't see my menstruation. If you have this higher prolactin, it's normal for you to not see your menstruation, your breastfeeding. So many times after you finish breastfeeding, the menstruation will come out on itself. Okay, so it's not a problem. Let's see. Please, is leaking unzu bad? Okay. Now, one thing when I go talk about that unzu leaking is this. One, it not get any nutritional benefits. All right. It not get any nutritional benefits. And I don't think it's right for you to take it as an habit. Some people take it as an habit. Some people take it as cravings during pregnancy. But I'm not sure saying as something where they right. Because this unzu is like soil. Now soil. Okay. So there is no nutritional benefit inside. Okay. Now let's see. Please, I live in Germany. Where can I get Juice Plus? Okay, sis, you know what? Send me a message on my number so I give you the link. I'll just give you the link. If you're in Germany, is even better. So you order with the link. All right. I'm going to post my number here. All right. And send me a message so I'll give you the link. Okay, now let's see. Next question from here. Please, ma, what causes serious lower abdominal pain? Because I have miscarriage on March. Since then, I'm trying, but no way. What should I do? You should go for tests, sis. You should go for tests. You shouldn't just sit and wait. I know a lot of people get miscarriage and they don't even flush them. All right? You just go your doctor, they'll tell you, you already had miscarriage, just go home and relax. Sometimes you really have to flush these things out or they'll cause your tube to block. Okay? So go for tests. Go and make a scan and go for hormone profile test and check out what is wrong with you. Because there's a reason why. But I don't get magical eyes. That's just the truth. All right? Let's see. All right, I think I've answered this one. Okay, ma, thanks so much. My husband will be out from me for 4 months, so I'll do all the scan and use back some boosters, so I'll try again when he comes back. All right, now, tell you one thing. Let's see. Okay. All right, now tell you one thing, all right? If you are using something, you have to check exactly what you they treat. You hear me? You have to check what you they treat. Please, ma, I tell you to help me order. I sent you a message on your messenger and you did not reply. Abraham Roses, yeah. I sent you a message on your messenger. Check your messenger, but you did not reply. Okay? Someone is asking, what causes ectopic pregnancy? Okay, when your baby that is supposed to be inside the uterus is growing outside or close to the tube. Most things that causes it is hormone problem. That's just the truth. I know a lot of people will say they did not say the reason why. The reason why is your hormones. See, let me tell you how, let me give you a little tips of how conception thing happen. Though I'm not in the womb of everybody, but I'm just going to give you a little glimpse of how this thing works. You see, when your eggs release, all right, and they go to the tube, after being conceived or when the sperm meets the egg, they go to one place that they have to bounce. Let me put it that way, bounce. It's like they're in the trough. They go to one place that they have to bounce for 1 week. Inside this place, after they've stayed, they will now travel down to the womb where they are supposed to stay. Now, you see, every step, every stop that your body makes, it has to do with your hormone working. Every little step from one position to another, one place where the egg go wait, it go come travel itself go womb. It has to do with your hormones. If any of them they imbalance, it be like motorway develop fault. Apart from that one again, if your womb has a kind of shape, it causes it to be like that. People who have fibroid, women will get fibroid. If you get fibroid and they tell you it's intramural fibroid or maybe it's uterine fibroid, it's still small. Yeah, it can be small, but sometimes this thing can actually switch the position of your womb. Womb boy go there straight, you go turn and go bend. It go bend the thing. Not allowing conception to happen. Egg is supposed to travel itself directly to inside womb. Because of say bend, you go stay for outside. So it's important to check yourself before you try to get pregnant. Because of all these things, then they go tell you for hospital, say, go and use this, go and use that, go and use folic acid. A woman who is trying to get pregnant, you should use folic acid at least 3 months. Prepare yourself. Check your system before you try. Not just say, meet your husband, say, honey, I am ready. Let's do this now. I'm ready to get pregnant. It doesn't work like that. If it works like that for you, it takes the grace of God. And because your body is still okay. Because your body is still okay. You need to prepare yourself when it comes to getting pregnant. Not be to prepare yourself for IVF because you won't lose money. Also prepare yourself. When you know you are getting pregnant, start eating right. Reduce stress. And don't even think about it. As you not put on for brain, say, this month I try you. Me and my husband do one more. Oh, this to make it just enter, make it just enter. Do not think about it. Because if you think about it, they put stress on yourself. They're causing that egg not to develop well. Stress, it will make your egg not they develop well. Some people who end up getting pregnant after maybe removing their head from it and not thinking about it, it feels like magic. Now this month one, not even go put her for mind, now the thing can happen. Because you free your mind. Eat right, remove stress. Know how to calculate your ovulation. Drink a lot of water. May you do small exercise. Because see, if you get overweight, if fat too much for your body, they make BMI, body mass index, to increase. And when your body mass index increase, it go cause what they call primary infertility. Because there is primary and there is secondary. Secondary, now when the thing don't go far, they don't use everything. The doctor don't, I don't use everything for this woman, nothing they work. Well, that's last option where they tell you, say, IVF is your solution. All right? So, I hope I don't explain that one. Let's see as I sweat for here. Let's see. Let's see. Wait. All right, now those people who need Juice Plus, let's do this. Just people who need Juice Plus, okay? Just send me a message on my number. All right, send me a message on my number, so I'll be able to give you the link. All right. Now let's see. After I put to bed a month later, I started seeing my period. Is it normal? Yes, it's normal. Some people, it's normal. Some people can even start seeing their period immediately after birth. The minute they're born finish, it go the flow. All right? But some would not see it while they are breastfeeding because of prolactin issue. I told you, I use myself as an example. Even me, it happens to me. Always. I have 3 kids and it's been like that for the past 8 years or more. All right? So, Sister Joy, what is the cause of seeing blood when pregnant? Now, seeing spotting at the early stage of pregnancy, it's usually not a problem. It becomes a problem when you start seeing a whole lot of blood, like bleeding, okay? You can have weakened cervix. Your cervix might be weakened, all right? Which means it's in, you know, when you are ovulating, if you be person where they put finger for your body, you touch one thing, the place goes soft. It go be like, say, it be like jelly, everything. Now that one that they call cervix. Now that thing go drop down, it go soft. The minute pregnancy takes in, that place go hard, it go strong. Some people all know they hard. Some people all know they strong. And when that place they light, you see that thing where they close, where I say mucus plug will open when the woman did this, that's no good. You know go there. Allowing bleeding to flow. Another thing where if you cause an placenta abruption, that placenta abruption be say placenta where connect mama to pikin get a little bit of cut inside. Even if not tiny cut, it can cause bleeding. Depend on how the bleeding be. All right. Now, make I tell you one thing. Even if I tell you all the reason, this is one advice I will give you. Go to the hospital. Go hospital immediately. A pregnant woman, you don't use anything. You don't use everything. Go hospital, test yourself. If na placenta abruption, you get what they will give you. We go help you. We go stop the bleeding. Because na placenta will connect mama and pikin. All right, this thing can make a baby not develop on time. I don't want to talk too much because pregnant women, you know, they talk too much, you'll start to fear. I don't want to put fear for your body. Okay, let's do it like this. Go test. Everything is okay. All right. Make sure you are taking your folic acid. Take your folic acid. Do not stop. It's very important. Don't say, I am now pregnant, so I don't need it anymore. No. Take your folic acid consistently. If you have weakened cervix, the thing can even help you. Folic acid will help you, go make your body dry. Are you getting me? So, do that and also go for antenatal immediately. Go for antenatal. No waste time. No, because some women will say, I want to wait till 3 months till the baby grow. No, wait. You wait, you don't find something for long. You know how long it takes you to get this one. Do not wait. Take yourself immediately and go and register. All right? I'll put it that way because I don't want I don't want something to make caffeine now. Pregnant women, you have to be very careful. They are so tender and they can just tear up and start crying immediately. All right, because of the emotions. All right, let's put it that way, okay? Please, ma, answer my question. How do I reduce my weight fast? My weight is 68 and my height is 160. Is my BMI okay? 160, yeah, 1.6. Yeah, your BMI should be okay. But if you still want to reduce a little bit, you can use the booster. If you want something that wants to lose your weight fast, see, now the booster. If you check my page, I posted a picture of a lady that has been on it for 2 months. Hey, Jesus. Even me, myself, I open mouth. Like, what? In 2 months? I'm telling you, just in 2 months. So if you want something fast, get the booster. Send me a message. I'll give you the link where to get it. All right? The booster is the one that will help you cut the cravings. You know, a lot of people that try to lose weight and go on keto, the problem they always get is because they still go back to that cravings. There is something still dragging them that they want to eat. And before you know it, boom, they switch back to their lifestyle. I'm not cooking myself through it because I won't lose fat. You understand? So use the booster. It will help you cut the cravings, and at the same time it's going to fill your stomach about 25%. So whatever you're eating, you know, 25% is out, because now when your belly full, you go stop to the chop. That's what it be. When you chop, you know, say they chop one full round plate of akpu. When you chop half, your belly tell you say you don't full, you don't see where you put them again. All right, so use the booster. Now let's see, next question. Please, ma, my period didn't come out throughout last month, and today it's out. Is normal? No, it's not normal. You should have a regular menstruation for 3 months. Okay? Your menstruation should not be skipping 1 month in, 1 month out, especially if you're not pregnant. If it's happening like that, it means you have something like PCOS. See, before PCOS, they affect women, or what they call the other one. Yeah. Before they affect woman, all right, either PCOS or PCO, because they are different. There's PCO and there's PCOS. There's polycystic ovaries and there's polycystic ovarian syndrome. I have to teach one day this thing because they are two different things. And a lot of doctors make mistake with it. All right. PCOS is the one that will cease your menstruation. PCO is the one that makes your egg to be swollen, blocking it from releasing. So they are two different things. Anyway, before your menstruation starts ceasing, they will start giving you symptoms. 1 month on, 1 month off. 1 month on, 1 month off. Or maybe sometimes it will come 1, 2 months, nothing they come. They test I, they wait for them. Okay, maybe I don't get belly. Make I wait 1 month. Make I give them 2 weeks. Or they go wait 40 days before you go come outside. It's symptoms. It's giving you symptoms already. All right? You need to do something about it. Go and run a hormone profile test. Are you getting me? Go and run a hormone profile test. Now, for those people who are asking me for the booster, my number is there. +3932 7311 6994. Send me a message on WhatsApp. If you're around Europe here, I'll just send you the link. But if you are in Nigeria, you still let me know. We'll go find you where to get that. All right? If you're around Europe here, just send you the link. It's not hard. You just order it yourself. Can a woman of 55 years get pregnant at menopause? All right. Menopause. Yeah. Now, at 55 years, sis, I'm not going to lie you. See, I'm not going to lie you. You got to go for IVF. And when you're going for IVF, you got to pray that they find follicles. Even if they are not mature, they find a way to do it for you. They will just boost it. But if there's no follicle, because at 50 years old already, the menopause has hit it. Except if you are menstruating. There are some women who are still menstruating at 55 years old. There are some women who menstruate at that age. And it's because they still have follicles. That's egg. Now I make them they shed them at that age. If you are still menstruating, that is a good luck at your part. You just need to find a way to bring down the menopausal symptoms and boost the quality of the egg. Because the egg got to need boosting. Only you know go feel built by itself at that age. Menopause symptoms would be disturbing. Are you getting me? So, yes, if you're menstruating, there are chances for you. If you're not, with eating healthy, getting your hormones in place. One thing about these menopause symptoms, now hormone imbalance. Menopause na hormone. If you are someone who have done hormone profile, you will see where they write FSH, your follicular phase, your luteal phase, your progesterone, estrogen or estradiol, thyroid, and then they put that grade. They put what they call it, the range. Make I put it like that. They put the range. All right. They say female, ovulating stage, what they call it, ovulating stage, menopausal stage. Menopause is your hormone. The minute all this little hormones start referencing to the menopause, it don't start though. It don't start. And your menopause supposed to start at 50 years, not at 40. If you be the person where be say you they get them at 40s or at 30s, it's because the thing don't they imbalance for a long time. Your hormones get 90 days to reset itself. They give you the grace of the first 90 days, nothing is done. The second 90 days, nothing is done. The third one, nothing is done. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, nothing is done. The minute you can't reach 40 years, they can't tell you saying menopause. So you understand that this thing has to do with your hormone. If you not say they don't reference your hormone profile, they say, this one is turning to menopausal symptoms. So do something fast. Go and get those capsules. The omega, because it's seed and it helps with menopause. The fruits and the vegetables, because they help you balance your hormone. Go get them fast. All right. So I hope I've been able to explain that one. Let me go to 1 or 2 more questions before I call it a day. Myself, I got to go go rest, you know, easy. Man, picky don't tire small. Okay. What if I use One Day Women? Do you still take folic acid or other supplements? Now, I don't know about that one you're talking about, but if you are using even the Juice Plus capsules, you don't need folic acid because there's folic acid inside and you don't want to take overdose. All right, you don't want to take overdose of this medicine. Let's see. This question is okay. I think, oh boy, it's long ago. I see my period with tight blood all the time. Last year, I see my period every day for first of the month to the end month for the past 6 months. But now I see period 2 or 3 times in the month, meaning even after seeing period for 3 days, it will still come back twice before month's end. I went to several hospitals and the doctor said I'm okay, just that there's a blood inside me. They even give me drugs to drink to stop the blood. Still yet, I'm not feeling the same blood coming out always. Please, I want to get pregnant. Oh boy, this thing is long, but I'm going to try to explain a little bit if I understand it. Now, you are having menstruation 3 times in a month, which is definitely not good. It's bad. And you went to the hospital several times. The doctor said you are okay, that there's a blood inside you. My sister, let me tell you something. There is no blood inside you. If you have an internal bleeding, the person not they survive. Are you getting me? You don't survive with internal bleeding. If something is wrong with your menstruation coming more than 1, 2 times, it has to do with your hormone imbalance. You need to go and run a hormone profile. How would they do a scan and then they will say there's a blood inside you? Except they said you have tube blockage. There's a blood blocking your tubes. Even at that, you don't menstruate 3 times in a month. You don't menstruate 3 times. You see, now they talk about getting to know things. You see, so, make I tell you something. You can go to any doctor's office and maybe the time when you say go, the doctor don't they tired and he wants you out of your office. He go tell you, do this and get out. If you don't know what's in the day wrong with you, you go start to use everything where they give you, which might not be working. See, let me tell you, go and run a hormone profile test. Sometimes your doctor would not remember. Do the test. Tell them you want to check your FSH, your LH, your prolactin, your progesterone, your estradiol. If possible, they should even add thyroid inside, the T3, the T4, and the TSH. Let her go and do that test. There is no blood living inside you. See, if blood dey your belly, the person no dey survive. Even ovarian cyst where person gets ovarian cyst, if it burst for your belly, say no, as you know, they can do menstruation, come outside, it burst. It can even kill. It can be life-threatening. So don't listen to that rubbish. Go and check your hormones. There's something wrong with your hormones. All right? So I hope say that one. I don't explain that rich. Let's see. 1 or 2 questions and we'll call them a day. Just talk 1 or 2 questions, and the thing okay. Please teach it, the 2 of them, PCOS and PCO. I'll try one day. It's a topic on its own that has long diversion. I'm going to try one day and talk about the difference between PCOS and PCO, because some people don't know the difference. You know, some people might be menstruating every month, but they don't ovulate. And they tell you have what they call anovulation. It's a symptom from PCO. PCOS is the one that sees your menstruation. So you got to know the difference between the both things. Some people will go to take metformin all in the name of say, I have PCOS. And maybe it's not PCOS you have. You go ahead and use blood sugar things to treat yourself and bringing down your blood sugar. See my thing or something. Person where e blood sugar low pass the normal range, if he kill you. That is the truth. So you have to be careful to know which one of these two things you have. That day I'll teach the symptoms of the both so you understand which one you have out of the both. Even doctors sometimes they do the mistake. All right, they confuse PCOS for PCOS and PCO for PCOS. There's always confusion there. They are not God. We are all human. Nothing like that. Okay. Make a round them up. Heat won't kill me. This hair. How can I lose weight healthy? Get the booster. The booster would help you in losing the weight. All right. The booster would help you. I already said you should get the booster. All right. Let's see if I take one more question. I think I can call them a night because time don't go. Where Bodaike? Bodaike, they always this man, I can't. Okay. Oh, now wow. The questions have mixed up. They are all mixed right now. My last menstruation was slippery. It looks like catarrh mixed with blood. What could be the cause? It means that you are ovulating and menstruating at the same time. All right, that's just what it means. Yes, you can ovulate and menstruate at the same time. Is it possible? Yes, it's possible. Is it good? No, it's not good. Because if you are menstruating, all right, some men don't like to meet their wife when they are menstruating. They are like irritated because of the blood. They are very, very much irritated. And when you tell them, I want to do this, they tell you, I beg, that mean what carry that kind of thing come meet. So that's why it's really bad. There are some husbands who really don't mind. They'll tell you, go and clean up, we'll do it. Shebi na this belleting will go do them. Can the blood flush out the egg? No, it cannot. Your egg will still travel the way it travels. The blood will still follow it. Can the blood flush out the sperm? No, it will not. If your husband's sperm is very active, no, it cannot flush it out. All right? Can you have sex during that period? Yes, you can, if your husband is not irritated. Okay? So, if you are the type that is noticing this thing, I think I taught that thing on one of my videos, a little trick to get pregnant for people who are suffering from this kind of thing, because it's hormone imbalance. It's your hormones being imbalanced, all right? But definitely you can get pregnant with it. You just have to do that little trick. But not you cutting wool for body, because some people will say, make I block the blood, make it not stay in bed. Just put black mattress cover, block the thing, put nylon under. Later, when you do finish, you carry the mattress, you go wash, you don't need that. Okay? Since now I let you their house, forget, there's no need of white mattress, change the cover. The day you know you want to do that thing, forget the color stain. And tell you what, one thing about this is that this kind of time, the sex is more enjoyable for those kind of women because they feel this wet, all right? You're menstruating, you're horny at the same time, plus there is no vagina dryness, okay? So people, they laugh. All right, okay, I don't tire. I don't feel they here talk about that one. Okay, now let's do this. Let me just take one last question. Let's call it a day, all right? Because I'm really, really tired right now. Let's take one more last question. Who is this? That's okay. Let me see. Now I think the thing just went off. The message went off, but I want to answer it. My eye just caught it when I was treating the other one. Some people said they have high prolactin. Yeah. Now, if you have high prolactin, it means you have hormone imbalance. Okay? High prolactin, one thing I would say is this. If you don't become hyperprolactemia, you have to go to do an MRI scan. Okay? Because sometimes you need to check, go go check do MRI scan, because if you use everything, no go work. Hyperprolactemia is very hard to reduce. It's very hard to bring down. But if your own is still at prolactin, they tell you prolactin, see, it's better you get the capsules to balance your hormone, or you can be blending this parsley and sage leaf, blend it together, and then you can use this cabbage leaf. You know this cabbage will they do salad with our mayonnaise, that cabbage. You go take the leaf, you go put them for bra. You will be changing it every 2 hours. This one help you dry the milk faster if you're the type that is having that prolactin and you're having discharge from your breast already. All right, it would help you dry it faster. Okay, so I hope I've been able to explain away man pick it on tire 1 or 2 things today, though I did not plan this live video, but at least it's something, a lot. All right, thank you so much. Before I go, you guys know I was doing that thing. I started doing it anyway, the giveaway thing that I want to do. I started with the one of the 5 women I promised to give 20k, and we're also going to do that one of sharing free spirulina to some people. I'm going to share like 2 or 3 countries, different countries I will send to, and then they will share to them. All right, and then I was also raising a fundraiser to do that thing. Thank God some people have been able to respond to the fundraise, as in God bless you for those people where they respond. In fact, I was not expecting this much, but a lot of people have been able to respond. But at the same time, we still need more. I want to make sure I share this spirulina and maca powder to people who are in those African countries that they cannot get it. We can do to Nigeria, we can do to Kenya. I was thinking of also doing to Uganda, all right, for these countries, because it's very hard for them to get these things. So please, if you still want to support, the link is there. You can still support us. Doesn't really matter how much. No amount is too big or small. Though I am not a pastor, all right, just use it as a seed. And not that you say, give me money, make a build house. Use it as a seed. Sow a seed into the life of another woman. Yoruba say, as in a picking head, now they drag another one con life. All right, we could use that one adage. Okay, so if you still want to support, please, the link is there. Click on the link and support as much as you can. You don't know who you're dashing. You dash one person spirulina powder, I get belle. The kind of prayer, yes, see, you might not actually see the person, but the kind of prayer you receive. So many people that I help in getting pregnant, it's not all that come back to me and tell me, thank you, madam, for helping me get pregnant. It's not all, it's only few. And the only thing that I always, you see that prayer that they pray for me, that prayer, the prayer goes a long way. You might think it's not working now, but I still have kids that one day they might even meet someone who will help them in future. You don't know. We are all like water. In life, I got to realize one thing. I don't chop sufferness, so I don't suffer. I don't see how life be. I get to realize one thing, say we'll be like water, and we they go round, and that's how it be. All right. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. For personal assistance. Okay. Now, Kai, for those people who say no answer their question, I mean, I know verse. I don't tire. I'll try to see if I can do this again tomorrow or next tomorrow. But before Saturday, I'll try to go live again 1 or 2 times. We'll try it like that. All right. Thank you so much. Now, for those people who are just following, please don't forget to click on the follow button, and also our YouTube channel. Okay, the link is just there, Moretti Joy Fertility Corner. It's the same thing on Instagram, the same name. Okay, so thank you very, very much, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and bye for now.